Blake Lively storms out of court? Justin Baldoni's lawyer, we're going to trial. Blake Lively storming out of court? Yes, you heard that right. Cameras caught the moment, lawyers talking, rumors flying, and now the internet is going wild. But what really happened behind those closed doors? Was it a tantrum? A strategic move? Or the calm before a legal storm that could shake Hollywood? Today, we're breaking down every moment, every glance, every cryptic comment, and giving you the real story about Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and a courtroom drama that's far from over. The day of settlement talks. The courthouse was buzzing. Blake arrived, her team poised. Justin Baldoni, calm and composed, walked alongside his attorney, Brian Friedman. Cameras flashed, reporters whispered, and somewhere inside, mediators were preparing to do what they do best: tear both sides' cases apart and test their resolve. Settlement talks are supposed to be private, low-key attempts to avoid a messy courtroom fight, but this one was anything but ordinary. Footage shows Blake leaving the building with a serious expression. Some outlets called it storming out. But if you watch closely, her steps are measured, controlled. Not anger, not panic. Strategy? Possibly. Meanwhile, Justin walked out smiling. His lawyer's confident demeanor suggested they felt they had the upper hand, at least for now. What the lawyers are saying. Brian Friedman, Justin's lawyer, didn't hold back. "We're going to trial," he said. And his tone wasn't just confident, it was deliberate. A message to Blake's team and anyone watching: Justin is ready, and he believes he will win. Blake's legal team, led by Michael Gotow and Ezra Hudson, remained tight-lipped. Coffee in hand, papers in the other, they returned quietly to the courthouse, clearly planning their next move. Sources say the parties weren't even in the same room. Blake's team stationed at one courtroom, Justin's at another. Judges moved discreetly between them. It's the kind of high-stakes choreography most people never see, a chess game played in silence, with millions watching every subtle move. Why this case could get messy. Settlement talks like this are brutal. A mediator, in this case a magistrate judge, doesn't take sides. Their job? Point out every flaw, every hole, every vulnerability. They challenge each attorney and force their client to face reality. For Blake, this could be a nightmare. Public perception matters, yes, but legal strength matters more. Experts like Ron Zambrano and Greg Daw suggested in earlier commentary that Blake may not be in the strongest position. Justin, on the other hand, can afford patience. Every hour the settlement stalls, his confidence grows, especially if the judge signals weaknesses in Blake's case. Inside the courthouse. Here's what we know about the day's proceedings. Both wives, Jamie and Emily, waited in separate rooms, not allowed in the main settlement room. Breaks were meticulously timed. Salads, coffee, quick air breaks, every detail controlled. Observers noted subtle expressions. Blake serious, thoughtful, slightly tense. Justin relaxed, perhaps enjoying the tactical advantage. None of this was accidental. Every movement, every gesture can be leveraged in court or in media narratives. Why Blake's storming out might be strategy. Leaving the courthouse with a neutral or serious expression doesn't mean defeat. For high-profile actors like Blake, appearances are part of the strategy. Storming out could signal dissatisfaction with the current settlement offer, pressure Justin's legal team into a better deal, keep the public guessing, adding pressure without revealing true intentions. Her attorneys likely weighed these risks carefully. Every step outside the courtroom was calculated for both optics and leverage. Justin's legal edge. Justin Baldoni's team appears to be playing the waiting game. Court experts suggest his position is strong. Settlement negotiations are often about power dynamics, and having perceived leverage can shift outcomes dramatically. With hints that Blake's claims might face judicial skepticism, Justin can afford to push for trial, or make a settlement look more favorable when the time is right. He's ahead right now, insiders say. If the judge throws out parts of Blake's case, it's a massive legal win for him. And if it does go to trial, that's when the real drama and potential fallout hits the headlines. What happens next? The settlement conference may have ended inconclusively, but the story isn't over. Tomorrow, lawyers return. A different matter may be addressed. The judge will likely continue mediating, probing weaknesses, forcing each side to decide how far they are willing to fight. Observers say there's still a chance for settlement, but it's slim. Each side's confidence and the legal maneuvering suggests a high-stakes battle that could last weeks or months. Sources indicate that even psychology of settlement. Mediators are relentless. They break arguments down, challenge evidence, highlight inconsistencies. After hours in these rooms, even confident clients can feel vulnerable. Blake leaving could reflect a calculated retreat to regroup, assess her options, and return stronger. Justin's smile? A show of confidence, or just psychological warfare? Possibly both. The dynamic inside these rooms is more than law. It's a battle of strategy, patience, and perception. The stakes are massive. For Blake Lively, this isn't just legal, it's personal and professional. Losing could affect future career opportunities, public image, personal reputation. For Justin Baldoni, it's about vindication, control, and possibly financial or legal advantage. Hollywood watches, fans watch, media outlets dissect every clip. A single misstep can spiral into weeks of headlines. What the cameras really showed. Footage suggests Blake was serious, composed, and measured. Justin appeared confident, perhaps even satisfied with his legal position. Neither action is definitive, but it sets the narrative for media outlets. The storming out headline? It sells. The truth? Subtle, tactical, and layered with legal strategy. What comes next for Blake and Justin? Expect more closed-door settlement talks, strategic public appearances, legal maneuvering, delays, and careful media statements. Court watchers predict either a late settlement or a dramatic trial. One thing is clear, this story is far from over, and Hollywood's attention will remain glued to every motion, every expression, every statement. Blake Lively, walking out of court, was it defeat or strategy? Justin Baldoni's confidence, the lawyer's smiles, and the judge's mediating hand all signal one thing: high stakes, high tension, and potentially explosive courtroom drama. The next chapter will decide who wins, who loses, and who controls the narrative. Will Blake settle quietly? Or will this go to trial and dominate headlines for months? Only time and the next courthouse appearance will tell. If you thought this courtroom showdown was shocking, hit like. Subscribe to stay updated with all the breaking Hollywood legal drama. Comment below. Do you think Blake will settle, or will Justin win at trial? The truth is stranger than headlines, and here on Inside Celeb X, we uncover it all.